Hello, my name is Will Hennessy. I'm a sophomore studying computer science at the University of Illinois. I started developing Android apps during my first semester of freshman year. In my intro programming course, we had an honors project, and the professor told us to make something cool. And so our group decided to make an Android app. We chose that because we were learning Java in class, and also because Android is fairly well documented by Google Online. And so we started brainstorming some ideas, and we decided to make a puzzle game in Android. It was inspired by Pokemon. So if you've ever played Pokemon, where you go in the ice caves and you have to slide around from rock to rock, that's the basic concept of the game. We have over a dozen levels, and we also built a custom level editor, so you can go in and cycle through each tile, build your own level, save it, and then go play on it in the game. So the game we made first semester is called Plumbing Paradox. It is a 2D puzzle game. You can press the play game button, and it'll load the level. You can see your character is standing on ice. It's very slippery. There are all sorts of obstacles. So you start here. Your goal is to get to the staircase at the end. So this is level 1. Use a simple swipe controls, and you go down, and you land on a dry patch. So you stop moving. And then you can swipe over again, and you'll be on your way to the staircase. When you hit the staircase, the level will stop. It'll load a new level from memory and get you started in the new position. This level is a little more complicated, but you get to go around. When you hit a wall, you're going to stop. When you bump into an object, you're also going to stop. And so the goal, again, is to just get to the staircase and beat the level. I can show the level editor, too. So then you can open up the level editor, and you see you have a totally blank screen of ice tiles. So you can click on one tile and cycle through some options to make a start tile. And then if you want, you can come over here and drop, say, a staircase. That'll be the end of the level. And then you can pick any other tile you want. Say you have an arrow tile, which will change your direction. I think the most difficult portion of the project was learning how to use the Android APIs and learning how to read other people's code. Coming from a background with no coding experience, it was sometimes challenging to learn some of the more complicated function calls and complicated class structures in Android. But as soon as you get the hang of those, you can really build off that and do anything you want. Right now, I am working on the EOH mobile app for our Engineering Open House. Engineering Open House is an annual event that welcomes visitors from all around the world to celebrate engineering, science, and mathematics. It features over 250 exhibits from student organizations here on campus and also from professors and faculty members as well. It's a great event for young people to come and explore engineering and be inspired by the work that students are doing, also to learn more about the different majors. And it's also a great event for adults to come and catch up at what's going on at the university and what is on the forefront of engineering nowadays. The main goal of the app will just be disseminate information to all of the people visiting. So namely, that will be a list of all the events that are going on, where they're located and what times they're happening. The core features will be, of course, giving them that information, also being able to sort through that list and filter it based on topics of interest, majors of interest, times of day, and location. For this, I've had to start learning how to do back-end, because when you do something like a simple game, you don't do anything related to a server. It's entirely isolated on an Android device. But when you're trying to do something such as this Engineering Open House app, you need to talk to a server. You need to pull and push data back and forth. And that's a whole separate world of programming.